Police Scarlight, round 3 in doubt. Genesis Scottish Open faces a shocking twist. The Har rolled in from the North Sea like a ghost. Thick, cold, unforgiving. And at 10:45 a.m. local time, the Renaissance Club vanished. Not just the fairways, not just the greens. The entire golf course disappeared into a wall of white. The third round of the Genesis Scottish Open officially stopped. Players who were already on the course were pulled off. The leaderboard froze in place. Jordan Smith, Tom Kim, and Rory McIlroy at 9 under, staring into the abyss, waiting, wondering when they'd get to hit another shot. The DP World Tour issued a statement that said almost nothing. Play suspended due to fog. Further announcements to come. And now the entire tournament hangs in the balance. Will they finish 54 holes? Will it be reduced to 36? Or will the chaos that already consumed Scottie Scheffler and Brooks Koepka extend its grip to the entire weekend? This is Behind the Fairway. And this is the shocking twist that just turned the final Open tune-up into complete uncertainty. Scotland has a word for what happened on Saturday morning. Har. A cold, wet sea fog that rolls in from the North Sea and swallows everything in its path. It's not rain. It's not mist. It's a thick, soupy blanket that turns visibility to zero and turns golf courses into ghost towns. The players woke up to it early Saturday. By 10:45 a.m. local time, the Renaissance Club was unrecognizable. The tournament officials had no choice. Play was suspended. Only 17 players had even managed to tee off before the conditions became completely unplayable. The cold front that pushed down from northwest Scotland had brought rain, wind, and this devastating fog. The forecast suggested the worst might pass by mid-afternoon, but the Har has a mind of its own. It weakens when it wants to. It lingers when it doesn't. And the players in the clubhouse are left checking their phones, refreshing social media, and praying for a window. The third round is now in doubt. Not delayed, not postponed. In doubt. The DP World Tour has made no promises about when or if play will resume. The leaders have no idea when they'll hit their next shot. The fans have no idea whether they'll see a finish. And the tournament that was supposed to be the perfect warm-up to the Open has suddenly become a race against the weather. This is Behind the Fairway, and we're watching the chaos unfold in real time. When the fog rolled in, it didn't just stop play. It froze one of the most compelling leaderboards of the season. Rory McIlroy, Jordan Smith, and Tom Kim all sit at 9 under par. McIlroy is searching for his first win since going back-to-back at the Masters in April. He played a masterful second round on Friday, a 4 under 66 in windy conditions that reminded everyone why he's still one of the best in the world. Jordan Smith set the pace with the low round of the tournament, a 63 that left him tied at the top. And Tom Kim, the resurgent South Korean star, is right there with them. Matt Fitzpatrick is lurking at 8 under, just one shot back. The Englishman has been on fire, with 3 wins earlier this season and a recent 2nd and 4th place finish in 2 of his last 3 events. Robert McIntyre, the Scottish hero, is at 7 under and tied with defending champion Chris Gooderup. McIntyre has the crowd behind him, and he's dreaming of becoming the first home winner since Colin Montgomerie in 1999. But now all of these stories are on hold. The leaders can't move. The chasers can't catch. And the longer the fog lingers, the more the uncertainty grows. Will it be a 54-hole event? Will the final round be a scramble to finish? Or will the tournament be reduced to 36 holes, leaving fans and players alike feeling cheated? Behind the Fairway will keep you posted. Before the fog, there was the cut, and it was absolute carnage. Scottie Scheffler, the world number 1, missed the cut for the first time in 1,428 days. He had made 78 consecutive cuts, the longest streak since Tiger Woods set the record more than 20 years ago. It ended at the Renaissance Club. Scheffler shot a 2 over 72 on Friday after a solid 68 on Thursday. He arrived in Scotland having finished inside the top 25 in each of his previous 35 starts. That streak is gone too. Got off to a poor start, Scheffler admitted. After that, I didn't really hit it close enough to give myself a bunch of looks. That's how you shoot over par. The world number one is heading south early to prepare for his title defense at the Open. But the shockwaves are still reverberating through the tournament. The cut line was set at 2 under par, and Scheffler wasn't the only casualty. Patrick Cantlay, who shared the 18-hole lead after a first-round 65, shot a disastrous 74 on Friday and missed the cut. Bernd Weisberger, another first-round co-leader, completely collapsed with a 78. Brooks Koepka, playing on a sponsor exemption, was one shot off the lead after his first-round 66. He shot 74 on Friday and missed the cut too. Xander Schauffele, Ludwig Aberg, Padraig Harrington, all gone. The drama was already off the charts before the fog even appeared. And now the tournament that has already lost its biggest stars is threatening to lose its finish altogether. Behind the fairway is tracking every development. Rory McIlroy is the biggest name still standing. And his weekend just got complicated. First, he had to navigate the cut. That part was easy. He played brilliantly on Friday and put himself in position to win. Then, he had to watch the drama unfold around him. The shocking exits of Scheffler and Koepka, the collapse of Cantlay, the rise of Kim and Smith, and now the fog. McIlroy has been here before. He won the Scottish Open 3 years ago. He knows how links golf works. He knows that weather is part of the deal. But he also knows that a suspended round is a nightmare for momentum. He was playing with Robert McIntyre, the Scottish favorite, and Chris Gooderup, the defending champion. The energy was incredible. The home crowd was roaring for Bob. Now, they're all sitting in the clubhouse, staring at the gray sky, wondering when they'll get the call to warm up again. It's nice when you have a group playing well together, McIlroy said after his second round. Bob obviously had the home contingent cheering for him pretty hard. Great to play with him. But that camaraderie is on hold. McIlroy is a professional. He'll handle the delay. But the unknown is the hardest part. If the third round can't finish, the tournament might be reduced. If it's reduced to 36 holes, McIlroy's 36-hole lead would make him the winner. But nobody wants to win a tournament like that. The players want 72 holes. The fans want a full weekend. And the DP World Tour is trying to figure out the impossible. Behind the fairway, we'll be watching when play resumes. The fog isn't just disrupting the golf. It's disrupting the money. The Genesis Scottish Open purse is $9 million. The winner takes home $1.575 million. That's a massive payday for anyone who hoists the trophy. And right now, the players who are tied at the top have no idea if they'll get the chance to earn it. The delay also affects the rest of the field. Players who are hovering around the cut line are in limbo. They don't know if they'll get a chance to improve their position. They don't know if they'll even get a chance to play. The purse distribution is set for 80 players making the cut. But if the tournament is reduced, the payouts change. For players like Danny Willett, who shot 2 rounds of 67 to put himself in contention after battling injuries and a recent withdrawal, every shot matters. Expectations were low, but I've had to reset, Willett said. I put a good weekend of working at home so I could come here and just try and play. Now he's waiting like everyone else. The fog doesn't care about the money. It doesn't care about the rankings. It doesn't care about the cut streak that Scottie Scheffler just lost. The weather is the great equalizer. And right now, it's holding the entire tournament hostage. Behind the fairway will keep you updated on the financial implications as the situation evolves. The DP World Tour has promised further announcements to come. But no one knows when. The players are in the clubhouse. The fans are in the stands. And the weather is still thick as soup. The forecast suggests the fog might weaken as the day goes on, but the damage is already done. The tournament schedule is broken. The tee times are in chaos. The leaders haven't hit a shot in hours. And if the third round can't be completed, the tournament faces a decision it doesn't want to make. Reduce to 54 holes? Declare the event official? Or try to finish on Monday, just days before the Open? The last option would be a nightmare for players trying to prepare for Birkdale. The first option would leave fans feeling robbed. There's no good answer. Robert McIntyre once said he wanted the conditions to be absolutely brutal at the Scottish Open. The weather would level the playing field and give the underdog a chance. Now he's getting his wish. But brutal doesn't mean unplayable. And right now, the course is just that, unplayable. The Renaissance Club is beautiful. It's historic. It's one of the great courses in the world. But it's also right on the coast. And the coast belongs to the Har. Behind the fairway will be here when the fog lifts. We'll track every shot, every decision, every twist, and we'll tell you the story as it happens. The Genesis Scottish Open is in crisis. The fog rolled in at 10:45 a.m. local time and refused to leave. The players are trapped in the clubhouse. The leaderboard is frozen, and the tournament that was supposed to be a masterpiece has become a disaster. Scottie Scheffler is gone. Brooks Koepka is gone. Patrick Cantlay is gone. And now the players who remain are waiting, wondering, and hoping for a break in the weather. This is the shocking twist no one saw coming. And it's not over yet. If you made it this far, you're a golf fan who loves the drama as much as the game. Hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. Because Behind the Fairway is your #1 source for breaking golf news, controversy, and deep analysis from the most dramatic events in the sport. Drop a comment below. Should the tournament be reduced to 54 holes, or should they fight to finish on Monday?